This is activity number 1, week 9, winter of 2026, the CAD course. And I did this problem for you a few minutes ago, and basically it's made out of a very simple part. However, when I created the STP file for you in CATIA, I generated this model. So first I generated in CATIA and then saved it as an STP so that you're asked to go and retrieve that STP and use the feature recognition functionality in CATIA to parameterize it basically. Now here is what I did. I created a pocket here. This is when I did it. It was a pocket. These two are chamfers. This one was done as a groove, so I drew a rectangle here, and then I said that uh, along this direction, basically remove the material. There's a pad here, there's a hole, and 2 fillets. So, in principle, the best case scenario is that we can extract all of these things, and that means that we have completely parameterized the model. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is go to CATIA, open that STP file. So, file, open. Let me go up. It's this one. Yeah, it's this one. And the STP file is, let me see, it's right there. And then we say open. So there we are. This is a dumb solid. And what that means, if you look at it here, oh yeah, I forgot by the way to tell you that there was a slot there. I forgot about that. So let me go ahead here. There was a slot here. Okay, good. So what we want to do is to extract these features. Let's do that automatically first. Let's do automatically. Okay, so here's the feature recognition toolbar. And this is the manual. This is automatic. These are pretty much the same thing. They're identical. I don't know why they gave it two different names, but anyway. So let's go to the automatic. This message tells you that if you want to use me, feature recognition, you better make sure that this part body is the in-work object. So you say fine, because we can't do it. So put the cursor there, right click, define in-work object. Now we're going to click on this automatic. Notice that I did not get the error message again. Now what we want to do is automatic tab, local feature recognition, and do everything for me. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select all the external faces that I can. So let's do it patiently. Go ahead and do this. All of them. Okay? Let's see, make sure we're going to come back and make sure that everything is selected right there. I think there's another piece here. This, of course, should be the first approach. Yeah, took care of that. And this and this and that. There's another piece over there. Did you do everything? I think the back of this is also taken. Okay, so hopefully I've selected all of these. And then I say apply or okay. So let's say apply. Now look, everything came out. Everything came out. Now, let me close this. Let me close this and put the cursor on part body, right click, define in-work object. Everything is there. So for example, if I wanted to change the length of this path, all I have to do is to go there. not that one. Where's the other pad? This guy. And I'm gonna make that thing maybe longer. Very good. If I want to make this is the pocket that came out. If I want to, if I now notice that this one was done with a groove, but it came out as pocket. Okay, which is fine. I mean, if I want to if I want to double click on this thing, let's say that let's not go all the way to the end, or actually not this one. Cancel that from the other side. Double click on this from the other side. Let's not go all the way to the end. And then say OK. Notice that this doesn't go all the way to the end. If I want to go to that, this was a slot. Now it did not come out as a slot. It came out as a groove. Double click. So let's say we don't go all the way. Let's go, I don't know, maybe let me go to 180, see what happens. Okay. So in this case, it doesn't matter. Let's go to 50. Yeah. We can see that it did not go all the way. It's just 50-degree slot. Okay. Which came out as group, by the way. So let me put this thing back to 180. Or whatever it goes. 360, I suppose. Good. Look at the chamfer, those two chamfers. I'm gonna make these a bit, make it 10. There we are. You can see that. And here is that hole. You double click on it. Let's make this thing, for example, 30, as long as it doesn't interfere with the rest of the model. Yeah, and we can make it, for example, the depth of it. We can make it more. Preview. More. And even the type of it, instead of blind, I can make it, for example, well, actually, let me go for the type. Yeah, so this was the type. That's okay. Thread definition. Yeah, these things don't matter to us because we're not using the thread. But anyway, so we say okay. And by the same token, I can make the side of that. If you look at this pocket, for example, this one. If I go to, which one was it? This one, go to the sketch. I can change this. For example, I can move it from one place to another, or it's different, change the size of it, etc. Let me take it further this way. Hopefully it will not interfere with anything else. So there we are. You can see that I moved it. And the same way we can move this for this pad, go there. If you want to take this thing and move it somewhere else, or change the shape of it, dimension it, right there. All right, so that took care of automatic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close this, not save it. I'm going to get the same thing and try to do that manually. So we go to File, Open. It was that fellow. Good. And don't forget to put the cursor here. It said define inward object. Otherwise you get that message. Okay. Now let's go and do manual. It doesn't matter. You can use even select automatic, but just select the manual tab. Now, why don't we do the following? Let's go ahead and find the pad. For example, if I do this pad, and if I select, for example, this face, and say apply, notice that the pad is identified. Okay, right there. And let me close this. Let's make sure that everything is good. So define in-work object. We're going to go back to that and do it again right there. And notice that I can go to this pad. I can change the length of it, for example, to 30. So it is parameterized. Now let's go back here to defining work object. All right. So we did the pad. Let's go ahead and do the fillets. So fillets. Now, why don't sorry, manual fillets, fillet. I can select this and say apply. There we are. The fillets are extracted right there, recognized. You can change the size of it. Let's do another one. How about doing the pocket? Let's see if this thing works. Apply, gone. Okay, cancel that, undo it, because I want to show you something. Let's do again that pocket and see whether we can do it different way. So we go to manual, pocket, and let me select this face. Okay, let's see that, apply. Okay, that did not work, so let's try something else. Let me just say up to this face, apply. Yeah, so notice that it doesn't mean things that should work will work. So let me cancel that. Okay, let's go back here and do the pocket one more time. So we go to pocket, manual, and I selected this edge and that edge, apply, and this one work. Okay. Now, how about doing a hole? This, apply, hole is found. And what else do we have? Okay, let's do this fellow, this fellow. Now, this was done as a uh, groove, okay? But let's see now. Groove, let's check, see whether we can do it like that. Yeah. Let's try to do it a different way. Uh, Let me put the cursor here, right click, remove set. Let's try it a different way. So this and that and that, apply, go. So things that may look okay, who does not always work when you do it manually, particularly. So let me get rid of all these. Right to remove all. Let's try to do it as a pocket this time. Pocket. So this edge and that edge and that edge. Yeah, nothing I can do. Chamfer. I see one here. Good. And finally oh yeah, there was a fillet here. I forgot. Fillet. And there is, let's try this one. It's going to be hard now. Let's try it as a groove, see whether it works or not. We'll see. Yep, close. Now there's something that we still haven't done, and that's because this is not, this doesn't go away. So let me try see if we can delete this. Put the cursor here. It doesn't bother me because you can change any of these. Let's for example say uh, I don't like this, but let's leave it like that. Defining work object. Let's check some of these. For example, if I go to this hole, that was that, right? Double click. Let's make this thing diameter, I don't know, maybe 5. There, you can see that it made it smaller. But what I want to do is I want to go and delete this, see whether it affects anything or not. Right click, delete. Yeah, it's going to come back and say, listen, uh, certain things will be affected, okay? And even if I say delete, but the problem is that if I say, okay, it's going to give me a warning message. See that? Control Z, okay? And even if we try to do the, let me delete this. Even if I say don't delete all the children, same thing is going to happen. Yeah. So Control Z. These are affected. This edge fillet is affected because of deleting that guy. So just leave it the way it is, unless there's a reason. But you can parameterize any of these. You can see that, for example, this pad already tried, the hole already tried. Let's try this pocket. That was this one, right? Oh, not that one. The other fellow. There must be another pocket. This one. Let's say not go all the, don't go all the way to the end. Let's say go to, I don't know. Let's bring it very superficial. Okay, say okay. There we are. All right, folks, so that takes care of this activity. Good luck.